Hey guys, Helping Up here. Gonna be doing a reaction to the Iron Man vs. Lex Luthor. I reacted this morning, but I forgot to turn the volume on for my microphone. So yeah, I wasn't chatting the entire time, or I was chatting the entire time, just no vocal. Yeah. So let's just react to it. It's not a blind reaction, obviously. So yeah, let's. Oh yeah, before I do, I got something in the mail. My cosplay costume. So yeah, a little happy about that. I have the Demon Hunter one too. So yeah, I just like collecting stuff, and for the cons, it's fun. So anyway, let's get through it. 3, 2, 1.
This episode of Death Battle is brought to you by SGC, the greatest party in gaming, going down July 17th through 19th in Frisco, Texas. Head to sgconvention.com for more details.
There we go. Okay. Even?
Technology. It improves our lives, lets you watch cool shows on the internet, and sometimes it can help you to rival gods.
Like with Iron Man, the Armored Avenger.
And Lex Luthor, arch nemesis of Superman.
I chose
He's
Iron
with an
Man.
iron boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death.
I mean, he's just more skilled
There are the talented.
and more badass.
There are the prodigies. And then there's Anthony Edward Stark.
The Iron
He
Man.
prefers Tony.
Howard and Maria Stark ruled a $9 billion military tech empire. They could have anything they ever wanted, except a child.
Then
Okay.
Howard met an alien who decided to build a baby for them.
Fearing humanity would perish to more advanced alien races, this child was genetically engineered to lead the world to a new tech age. But that was Arno Stark. We don't speak of him. When Howard and Maria were disappointed with what they created, they adopted Tony instead.
Yep,
That's not how the
secret
actual story
origin to
went.
Tony Stark.
Unless
Didn't
that's
see
the
that coming, did
comic, but
Despite not
nothing's
being the
canon.
alien-engineered child of prodigy, Tony's gifted intelligence and world-changing destiny were obvious at an early age. He graduated from MIT with top honors and a physics and engineering double major when he was just 19 years old.
But
nerd.
since this is a superhero origin, it wasn't long before tragedy struck. And by struck, I mean a car crash, and by tragedy, I mean his parents. So all of a sudden, Tony was an orphan. But on the bright
Yep.
side, it also made him the sole heir of Stark Industries. Nice.
With the entire family fortune at his fingertips, Tony pursued a life
Never
of
seen that
reckless
cartoon.
indulgence and mechanical tinkering. War was his income, and he enjoyed every bit of it.
Who hasn't seen all the
until
movies?
the day his eyes were open.
Yeah, open with a shrapnel-filled irony bomb.
Son of a bitch.
Held captive by terrorists in Afghanistan, Tony learned the bomb left shrapnel in his heart, which would kill him in a week. The terrorists gave Tony an ultimatum.
Why do they look
Construct
like
weapons
Asians?
for them and receive treatment,
Isn't that kind of
or be
racist?
left to die.
But being Tony Stark, he chose door number 3. He built a space-age pacemaker to save his own life.
It's still funny,
Built a
complete
mech
bullshit
suit
that he
around
didn't
and
see it.
murdered his way to freedom.
See
This
him
taught
build it.
Stark one of life's most important lessons. Heroes aren't born. They're built. A lesson which also made for a pretty sweet tagline.
My turn.
Fire.
But Tony's heart was changed in more ways than one that day. Upon returning to America, he nullified all weapons development at Stark Industries and dedicated his life to saving the world in his own way.
Yeah, we're not talking like just donating to charity and being kind to your neighbor. Tony became a one-man army of justice and began creating a new and improved armored suit that the public would eventually dub Iron Man.
Yep.
And then he made another one, and another one, and another, and then he made like a shitload more.
The Iron Man suits are numerous, but they typically come with a common base set of tools. Generally composed of a gold titanium alloy, his standard suits have the strength to lift up to 100 tons, fly at supersonic speeds, and come with an onboard intelligence system called Jarvis, which controls his weaponry and can summon other suits at his beck and call.
And for good measure, these babies come loaded head to toe with weaponry. I'm talking shoulder-mounted darts, anti-tank missiles, an EMP, and the Iron Man
I just have
staple,
nothing to say.
laser beams.
These repulsor blasts draw power directly from the reactor in Tony's chest or chest piece, depending on the time period, to fire high-mass negatively charged muons as a concussive energy attack. Most
Cool.
commonly, these are fired from the palms of his suit.
But if the situation calls for a bit more firepower, he can blast an even larger beam directly from his chest piece. Unibeam!
Feel the love.
All of these features come standard in his most often used suit, Model 13, the modular armor.
This armor specializes in adaptability, allowing Tony to swap out its individual pieces for one suited to the mission at hand.
Cool.
And it also has an extra casing known as Iron Man Armor Model 14. But you can just call it Hulkbuster.
As the name implies, this upgrade was built to contend with one of the universe's strongest
Yeah, but it
species,
didn't really
with
do
a
its
combination
job.
of magnetic and hydraulic technology, in addition
Hulk
to the
is
strength
just
of the
too
modular armor,
powerful.
The Hulkbuster can deliver far more powerful punches and hold its ground against the Incredible Hulk, who is strong enough to lift a 150 billion ton mountain.
Damn.
But his most advanced armor yet comes in the form of his Endosim armor. Part
The
metal,
hell is that?
part scary space alien parasite. Tony
Never
can
seen
summon
that
it
in the
telepathically,
movies.
use it to imprison his foes, and even suck up electromagnetic fields. Electricity.
It can take hits from Storm's lightning and shoot repulsor
Shocking.
beams so powerful they can injure metahumans who are normally able to absorb energy.
Although Tony is a mere man who finds himself fighting with and against unimaginably powerful beings, he has proven time and time again that technology can compete with the world's greatest superheroes.
He can survive blows from Thor's hammer, hold his own against Captain America, and move faster than an extremely superhuman's eye can
Oh
shrink.
wait, no, that
Not
was
to mention,
Buddy
his
helping
suit
him in
can
that
actually
movie.
learn and predict its
With their
opponent's
soldier
next
thing.
move and withstand the fury of several nuclear bombs. Do not underestimate the Golden Avenger.
That being said, for all their power, the Iron Man suits are hardly flawless.
They've been known to malfunction in life-threatening ways and consume too much power too quickly, leaving Tony helpless.
Tony frequently pushes his suit and his body to their absolute limits and past them. And his reckless headfirst mentality is responsible for landing him in trouble just as much as it is for getting him out of it. This has led to him setting off a civil war between superheroes and pissing off the all-powerful Phoenix Force into killing Charles Xavier.
What? Charles?
Phoenix,
What
what?
is the Iron Man?
Oh, they're talking
he
about that
once
chick.
built a device capable of releasing 20,000 megatons of atomic energy. That's 3 times more than all of the Earth's known nuclear weapons combined.
Bullshit.
And then he just blasted it straight into the ground.
That's
All
a lot of
because he wanted
radiation.
to see what was at the Earth's core.
It didn't work out. But Tony's most diabolical nemesis isn't the Mandarin or even Ultron. It's his lifelong battle with alcoholism.
Ah!
Did you say something?
A is for beer. A is for. Goddamn. A is for quitters. There we go.
Superman is among the most powerful characters in all of fiction.
There.
He can destroy
gone.
planets, withstand supernovas, and fly faster than light itself.
What kind of person could possibly be the arch nemesis to someone like him? He'd have to be like a god made of magic kryptonite.
Nope, just a mortal man with a passion for business, swindling, and green trench coats. Lex Luthor. Alexander Joseph Luthor began his rise to the top from the very bottom. As a child, he lived in a rundown section of Metropolis called the Suicide Slum. Yes, it was
Jeez.
that bad. Under abusive parents, it was only by sheer willpower that Lex moved on to a better life.
Yeah, willpower and some good old-fashioned social Darwinism. His parents died in a car crash when their car's brakes failed, leaving Lex alone. Don't feel bad for a second. He used their life insurance money to get out of the ghetto and start his own company. And he's the one who rigged their brakes!
Although founded through some
Oh,
legally questionable means,
you
the
evil
infamous
bastard.
Lex Corp successfully spread its influence throughout virtually all of Metropolis. In time, Lex came to practically run the city itself. Taking ownership of nearly every media outlet, Luthor's
That's
positive
a
public
lot
image
of
was
zeros.
practically unopposed.
But everything changed when the Man of Tomorrow showed up.
In Lex's eyes, Superman was a massive issue for mankind. If humans no longer had to solve problems themselves, they would surely become a weaker race, completely dependent upon this otherworldly savior.
That makes
so
sense.
Lex began his crusade to remove him.
Basically,
from the
you're having
equation,
God around
and
all the
then
time.
promptly insert himself as the ruler of humanity.
Lex is a cunning strategist and mechanical genius who prefers to place his
Maybe
opponents
that's why
in
no one ever
unwinnable
sees God.
situations. However, if physical strength is required, he
In all of
dons the
humanity's
mighty
existence.
Must I remind you of my superiority?
Sorry to bring
The
up what
War Suit
religion.
is a powerful battle armor created by Superman's other arch nemesis, the alien god known as Darkseid. And
Yeah,
it's
the
been further
OP
enhanced
guy.
by Luthor's own designs.
Forged in the fiery pits of apocalypse, Lex's war suit is no ordinary piece of machinery, despite its less than sleek appearance. It comes equipped with force fields,
That's the
gauntlet
coolest looking
blades,
armor.
a giant kryptonite axe, and energy blasts powered by kryptonite generators.
It can also fly and has enough strength and durability to go up against Superman himself.
Yep, that stuff is
Despite how
definitely
capable
made
the
for
war suit
Superman.
is, you may feel it has an obvious weak spot: the giant hole where his head is. But old Cue Ball's chrome dome is actually protected by an invisible force field. He just wants his opponents to know exactly who's beating the shit out of him.
Hello, sunshine.
Lex's weaponry goes beyond an alien metal suit. In addition to his brilliant strategic mind, he has also surrounded the Earth with dozens of satellites bearing his name.
Their purpose? A gigantic game of space laser hot potato.
Damn. See ya, Joker.
Being a genius multi-billionaire,
And survives.
it's no surprise
Shocker.
that Lex's accomplishments match the expectations. He's equaled Deathstroke in combat, stabbed Supergirl, snapped Brainiac's neck, and defeated Power Girl in a single stroke.
You can't blame him.
Yeah, he's using
I don't think
kryptonite.
anyone could handle more than a single stroke with Power Girl.
However, Lex is not solely dependent on his war suit. He sometimes subjects himself to a kryptonite steroid, which has made him much stronger than an ordinary human.
Yeah.
Capable of surviving wounds nobody reasonably should.
Yeah, like the time when a
So,
giant gorilla shot him in the
how
chest
strong
with
is
a sniper
kryptonite
rifle,
against an average
knocking him out of
individual?
a
Just
helicopter
curious.
off the edge of a cliff and landing headfirst in a canyon. He was up and banging his robot chick in like a day. Oh yeah, he built a robot version of Lois Lane for, you know, sex and murder.
Because Lex always wants what he cannot
Okay.
have. And his know-how with robotics goes past insane and into absurd. While confined to a prison cell, he built a talking flying robot that reads Moby Dick at such a high frequency it carved out an escape route through the floor itself, including perfectly shaped
Bullshit.
stairs.
But most diabolical of all, when no one was looking, Lex Luthor took 40 cakes. He took 40 cakes, Wiz! That's
Why?
as many as 4 tens, and that's terrible.
Strange thing is, that's actually officially canon.
Luthor's hatred of Superman and drive to win are stronger than any machine he could create.
Ow.
Take, for example, the time Superman threw a satellite at LexCorp Tower, bringing the building down on top of poor old Lex.
Oh,
This
man.
left the guy with half his face ripped off, all 4 limbs blasted away, and he was impaled in 5 different places. Even like that, he still refused Superman's help.
Ow.
Wiz, if that ever happens to me, do me a solid and kill yourself in front of me so my dream of outliving you is complete.
Never gonna happen. But it's also that same cocky independence that serves as Lex's greatest downfall. When he merged with the Zone Child, wow,
The what?
it's not what you think. He gained, and I quote, infinite power.
And a secure spot on somebody's watch list.
The only catch was he could not use this power to harm others.
Well,
But because
shit.
all he wanted
That's
to
not
do
gonna
was kill
last.
Superman, he tried it anyway.
So Superman just straight up punched the god out of him.
He looked like a
That's
Jedi there.
hardly accurate.
Come on, how else would you describe that?
Fair enough. Even so, when the Earth is threatened, you can count on Lex Luthor to look his enemies in the eye and fight for his people. And then exploit the hell out of him afterward.
You know what happens when you take on Lex Luthor? The same thing that's gonna happen to Superman.
Psychopath.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, we don't want you to have horrible, earth-shattering regret by missing the best party in gaming. So we're gonna tell you about it.
SGC, the greatest party in gaming, is back to rock the Southwest for its 5th
Well, it
year.
wasn't made a long time
Hosted
ago,
by
so that was
ScrewAttack,
probably a cool
SGC
thing
is an
back then.
event that you don't want to miss out on. We're talking 3 days of non-stop gaming in our massive free-play arcade and console game room.
Tons of panels with all your favorite internet celebrities, including Peanut Butter Gamer, Rooster Teeth, Funhouse, Pro Jared, Kinda Funny, and even a Dragon Ball Z Funimation voice actors reunion, where you'll be able to meet your favorite Dragon Ball voices like Goku, Vegeta, and more.
Not to mention that we're hosting a death battle panel where we'll be showing an all-new, highly requested episode.
Yeah, you gotta be very gifted to
And
actually
that's
have your
just
own
scratching the
panel.
surface of
Well,
what
actually, no,
SGC
you
has
just have to pay for
offer.
it.
So don't miss out on the
You
fun
just
of
gotta
the
add
excitement.
something
Head over to
interesting to it.
sgconvention.com using the link in the description and pre-order your ticket now.
But first, it's time for a death battle!
God damn it, no one cares about these advertisements. Again, red versus blue vibe. Saw ya. Those machines look interesting, or it's familiar. Saw ya. Wow, that's really detailed.
Sir, we have a visitor.
All clear.
Are you fucking
What a
kidding
joke.
me? The hell is that?
Hands off, Baldy. What's that you got there? Oh, yeah.
Why?
It's mine. I'll send you the bill.
Actually, sir, I should probably remind you, the contents of this warehouse belong to Miss Potts.
Pepper?
I'll forward the estimated damages fee to Hurricane.
Be discreet about it.
One of us has to be.
Remember my face, Stark. It'll be the last thing you ever see.
Is that a Gundam? Mortal Kombat! Yeah, he has a bear.
The systems are confusing my targeting.
Ugh.
Also, adding 2 million to your chances.
Not now, Jarvis. What have we got here?
I am having difficulty determining the suit's alloy. Alien, perhaps.
Groin shot failed.
My suit is invincible!
How about this part?
Every goddamn time. I think they beat someone in this ship cloud. They're always okay.
They were smart.
Hey, you're the one who looks like a giant rusty trash can with legs. No judging.
Well, there goes the Gundam.
Sir, I estimate that will be a $583 million fee.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That one's on him.
There's the axe. Let me axe you a question.
Here we go. Activate the EMP.
What? Possible.
All right. Come to mama.
Batman.
Oh,
Mobile.
Wait, is that the...
Oh,
That one
Bill.
might actually make a dent in your wallet.
what are you talking about? It's just a car.
Huh?
Seriously? What kind of car was that? Where do I get one of those?
Wake up, sunshine.
Yeah, no,
Watch your left.
don't get distracted. It's a battle.
Thanks for the fun, Stark. It was... smashing.
You're almost as corny as me.
No problem, pal. Thanks for the suit.
There's Big Boy. See ya. Robot smash. Eat wall. God, that's so freaking cool. Not a single person inside. I guess that's it. It would be too much stress to have people in there.
That current damaged your battery.
Well, no shit.
15% and dropping fast. I recommend a new plan of attack.
I have a plan. Attack!
Power at 10%.
Call that power.
Jarvis,
It's
reroute all
obvious
power
his
to the
barrier
Armor
is
Lake
too strong
hydraulics.
to break.
I have seen true power. You are nothing more than another ant to crush under my...
Okay. That
Good
works.
night, cue ball. What's going on?
We're out of power.
Well, shit.
Fool, you're just like all the rest. Building a suit to save the world. Trying to play God.
Isn't that what you're doing?
Let me tell you something, Stark. There's only one man in the world fit to play such a role.
You a bit?
Me.
Yep. Is that green creature from Pokemon here?
I don't know.
Just
man.
a silver?
Being a god can't be too hard. I mean, I'm the most intelligent, capable person on the planet.
Wow,
I'm not
nice gear.
playing god. All this time,
Outfit, whatever.
I've been playing human.
Ooh, nice song. Music, whatever. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z fight. What is it? Burning
I'll
ass.
take this.
What? What did you take?
Everything.
Yep, you're dead.
Here's the big one.
Yep, he's dead. And you're screwed
That
on
was
money.
Pepper's building, wasn't it?
Phone from Miss Potts.
Tell her I'm not here. I'm jogging.
Already answered, sir.
Hi, Pepper.
Why did Jarvis just deposit $5 billion for collateral damage?
I'm
You're
not here.
fucked.
I'm jogging.
Bullseye!
Both
Yep.
Tony and Lex possessed incredible pieces of technology, but only one was naturally prepared for anything. Although it's true
Yep.
that Lex could trade blows with Superman in his war suit, the only reason he ever lasted as long as he did is because many of its weapons are based on kryptonite.
So true.
Great for battling Kryptonians, only okay against everybody else.
Yes, the warsuit could take hits from Superman, making it more than a match for even the Hulkbuster's power. But even against the very enemy it was designed to kill, the warsuit only lasts so long.
Iron Man's greatest advantage was being able to adapt his strategy by remotely summoning and changing suits. The
Yep,
Endosuit
that's
in
cool.
particular could counter nearly anything Lex could throw at it.
Plus, Iron Man has far more actual combat experience. Lex treated physical combat as a last resort, beneath him,
Yeah,
while
kinda
Tony
lazy.
straight up enjoys it. Lex just wasn't suited for this battle.
The winner is Iron Man.
Yep.
Next time on Death Battle.
Seeing that, reacted to that.
Did you enjoy this episode? Of course you did. So please click that like button and subscribe to our channel for more Death Battle.
Ugh,
Right now,
sleep.
click the images on your screen to check out 1 Minute Melee, Mega Man vs. Samus, and Desk of Death Battle on Spider-Man. That shit is crazy. Plus, maybe we'll feed our intern.
Thanks for watching.
Well, that was my reaction to this, so yeah. Have a nice day.